Applicants are generally between 18 and 30 years old, up to 34 for Koreans, and can stay for up to 12 months.
Hi, everyone. Last month, I had the chance to join in ElevenLabs Hackathon in Amsterdam, an event taking place in more than 30 cities worldwide. Together with other two guys, Akish and Raimuddin, we built a conversational AI avatar in 3 hours, competing with 7 teams and securing the first place. The challenge was basically that people willing to relocate to Germany face hundreds of pages of visa documentation scattered across government websites. For someone relocated for work, for international students, or even for families seeking reunification, finding clear answers can be really overwhelming. For this reason, we thought that creating an AI avatar could be really helpful for all these people looking for answers to questions about visa requirements, resident permits, and even immigration procedures. As tech stack for this MVP, we use bots for the website. Then for the voice, we have used ElevenLabs. And here we have even structured our system prompts with all the information and the related instructions for the workflow. And then here we have Anam for the avatar, so the synchronization between label movements and the generated audio. Now we can analyze the conversational flow. So here we have the browser with the microphone. So when the user speaks, ElevenLabs handles the entire voice interaction pipeline. So from the speech to text to the LLM reasoning process or the answer generation, and again from text to speech. And so that's the moment when the voice agents answers to the user. Here we have the WebSocket granting the audio streaming between the browser and the ElevenLabs agents. Anam operates in avatar-only mode, rendering the perfect lips conversation with audio. The audio chunks arrive from ElevenLabs to Anam for a real-time synchronization. Basically, it was the MVP. I created the N10 automation. The scope of the workflow is creating a knowledge base for ElevenLabs for the frequently asked questions to get just instant answers, and a RAG for more accurate. In this case, I used Supabase vector store. There are more specific questions about visa, and then a LangGraph agent in order to run a semantic search and retrieve the answer. The system collects the link. We have an HTTP request node to download it and then save it to the disk. Then a code node to split the list of the URL from the sitemap in batches to improve the processing. And then an execute command node to extract the list of URLs. After that, we have a switch node to filter FAQ and more specific topics regarding visa, scrape content from each URL, extracting the markdown in cleaner formats, and summarizing the key points. After that, the system concatenates the content regarding FAQ questions, and then we have an HTTP request to create the knowledge base for ElevenLabs. Here we have more or less the same process. Each markdown is converted into chunks and uploading it into Supabase vector store. On Supabase, we have the content regarding the visa. Here the metadata with the URL and the page title and the related embeddings. So this is the voice agents on ElevenLabs with system prompts. This is the tool connecting to the Supabase Edge Function. And the voice agent looks for the answer into the FAQ knowledge base. If the answer is not contained here, he already knows he's got to activate this tool. And in this Supabase Edge function, we have an agent composed of two nodes. One that's called search database, running an average search. And so a vector search in order to retrieval documents that semantically are closer to the query of the user, and a full text search based on keywords. The system re-ranks the top scored documents. After that, we have another node that's called generate answer, containing all distractions to reply to the user query. When the agents in ElevenLabs activates the tool, the answer is passed to the agents, and ElevenLabs converts the text into speech. Now we can try a test. As you can see here, I chosen LLM Gemini to flash this voice with 11 multilingual as text-speech model family. So now we can see how it works.
Hello. Welcome to the Federal Office for Migration and Refugees Service for Citizens. How can I help you today?
Hello, can you tell me the specific procedure for applying for what visa?
Non-EU nationals must apply for a residence title with work permission before entering Germany, except for nationals of Australia, Canada, Israel, Japan, New Zealand, South Korea, and the United States, who can apply after arrival. Application requirements are detailed on the German mission's website.
Can you tell me more about the eligibility to get the EU Blue Card?
The EU Blue Card is for third country nationals, enabling them to reside in the EU for employment, especially in sectors with a shortage of qualified personnel. Applicants need a university degree and a job offer with annual gross earnings of at least 56,400 euros, or 43,992 euros in shortage occupations.
Perfect, thanks. Can you tell me now more about the cost of the EID card?
Just a moment, please. I am now retrieving the cost information for the EID card. The issuing fee for the EID card is 37 euros. The card is valid for 10 years, and renewals require a justified interest as the validity cannot be extended.
And do you speak even German?
Ja, ich spreche auch Deutsch. Wie kann ich Ihnen auf Deutsch weiterhelfen?
Welche Visa-Typen gibt es und was kosten sie?
Einen Moment bitte. Ich suche die Informationen zu den Visatypen und deren Kosten heraus. Es gibt hauptsächlich zwei Arten von Visa. Das Schengen-Visum für Aufenthalte bis zu 90 Tagen innerhalb von 180 Tagen kostet 90 Euro. Das nationale Visum für längere Aufenthalte kostet 75 Euro. Es gibt reduzierte Gebühren von 35 Euro für Staatsangehörige bestimmter Länder, aber diese sind für Belarus und Russland ausgesetzt. Gebührenbefreiungen gelten für Kinder unter 6 Jahren, Studenten, bestimmte Forscher und Familienmitglieder.
So if we now try to analyze the conversation we had with AI Avatar for questions already in a key knowledge base, he was able to reply directly. And for example, here for the application of work visa and even for the EU Blue Card, if we asked to the knowledge base, we saw that here we have the answer. So he was able even to reply with the exact value of the gross earnings for the eligibility of the EU Blue Card. On the other hand, I asked about the cost of the EID card. That's information into the Supabase vector store. So he was able to retrieve the answer from the knowledge base, and he activated the tool, get visa info as already explained. If we go here, he retrieves the response connecting to the LangGraph agent. So with this demo, I want to show you how combining conversational AI with intelligent retrieval can enhance significantly the customer experience, especially for this use case, both for more basic questions, getting a really instant answers, to more accurate information retrieval in order to reply to more complex queries. If you want to discuss about this topic, I'd love to hear your thoughts about it and dive deeper into any aspect. So thanks for watching and looking forward to the next one.